good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing a very special and limited edition Croc. But before we even continue this video, guys, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell. And one thing that I just briefly want to mention before we even continue this video is the fact that it was supposed to come out sooner. However, last week was the birth of my child, literally the day after my birthday. So with all of that type of stuff comes father duties, husband and wife activities that we have to, ensure and make sure everything is all set and all that type of stuff. So with all of those formalities out of the way, I just wanted to let y'all guys know that in advance. So let's just get right into what you came into this video for, which is none other than the Salehe Bembury and Crocs Pollex Clog in the Jonas Wood colorway, also known as the Art Friends Thumbs Up Good Job collaboration. So pretty much my understanding of what that title says is that Salehe Bembury is giving some odes or some tributes to some of his friends who are in the art industry, and they are really good at what they do in the art industry, and he just wanted to give them a chance to collaborate and put their artistic perspective on his amazing Crocs Pollex Clog. Obviously, a lot of people are not that hyped about these as much as they used to be. But to me, I still believe that this is a very phenomenal silhouette. But I do love that Salehe Bembury keeps pushing the envelope and literally creating some new things out of the air. Like, I don't know how he continues to do it, but shout out to him very much. But with that being said, I do think that this Crocs Pollex Clog can still go with some more colorways, even though at this point we got at least over 10 colorways. But I do love that he gave Jonas Wood the creative freedom to do whatever he wanted on this shoe. And that's why we're getting a lot of creative patterns all over it. So now with that being out of the way, let's just briefly go over into the box details. And this is probably the most unique box other than the OG colorways boxes, because it does have this Art Friends Thumbs Up Good Job detail right here. And then it is in an all white box instead of that cardboard box. And then when you go all around the entire box, you can see that we do have different Salehe Bembury Crocs logos, which I think looks absolutely awesome all over the shoe. And then finally, guys, when going onto this side of the box right here, you can see that we do have that sticker tag, and it does read off as JW for Jonas Wood, X Salehe Pollex Clog, and the colorway shown is pattern painting. And that's pretty interesting because normally they do, the blues, the grays, the whites, whatever is the colorway on the shoe. But on this specific silhouette, it does say pattern painting. So that's a pretty interesting detail to note. And then when it comes to sizing, when it comes to most Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollex Clogs, I 100% recommend to go one full size down, and it'll fit absolutely phenomenal. So now when opening this lid right here, you can see that we do have this custom Jonas Wood wax tissue paper right here. And it actually does have his signature with the year 2024 right on the side right there. And then once you're finished with this wax tissue paper, you can see the clogs inside. However, we're going to start off with the history about this sneaker. Pretty much, if you guys didn't know, the Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollex Clogs is the initial collaboration that Salehe Bembury did with the Crocs brand. Obviously, since then, he has literally sprouted into different avenues, really creating shoes now, clogs, Crocs, slides, and now he's creating boots, which is supposed to come out later this year. This guy can't stop with the Crocs brand, and literally he's absolutely killing it. Now when looking at the Jonas Wood perspective, as I mentioned earlier, and my perspective on the Art Friends Thumbs Up Good Job title that's on the box right here, it's pretty much that Salehe Bembury is giving an outlet for all of his artistic friends to actually design different colorways and patterns on his clogs, sneakers, or shoes. Hopefully, after this release that we have gotten right here, maybe one of his friends can do a juniper colorway. And I do have a specific person in mind. I don't know if they are actually friends, but if Joshua Vides can collaborate with Salehe Bembury on those junipers, I think that would be an absolutely phenomenal collaboration. It will look so crazy with that cartoonish 3D effect, with the whole entire outsole being that thumbs print. And I just think they could do something crazy with that, but hopefully that happens in the future. And one more thing I do want to mention about the historical aspect about this shoe is the fact that Jonas Wood does come from the Boston area. He was born and raised there, but now he does live and reside in Los Angeles. And that's where he does all of his paintings, his designs, his prints, all that type of stuff. So something that I want to mention from an excerpt from this article that I found is that he pretty much says that you could call my work a visual diary or even a personal history. I'm not going to paint something that doesn't have anything to do with me. And of all the possible things I could paint, the thing that interests me is something that I can get close enough to in order to paint it honestly. So that's a direct quote from Jonas Wood himself. But that's pretty much going to conclude all the history regarding the Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollex Clog, as well as this Jonas Wood collaboration. So now let's just focus on to the details of this Croc, and pretty much it is very simple. This is probably the most unique looking Crocs Pollex Clog that Salehe has released yet, and I have to say I'm not normally a fan of crazy patterns going all over the shoe, but with this Jonas Wood collaboration, I think that they did a really great job in merging the best of both worlds. So we can see that we have some different contemporary art styles surrounding the whole entire shoe. But then when looking at this toe cap area, you can see that we do have a lot of perforated holes with those unique art style drawings all over it. And then we do have, of course, one of the staples of Salehe Bembury, which is this big toe thumbprint area. And if you guys are not familiar with the Salehe Bembury brand, his thumbprint is modified. Obviously, he's not going to have a one-to-one thumbprint that anybody can just take off the shoe and steal his identity or anything like that. But usually with his designs, his thumbprint is always all over the shoe in one way or another, especially when you look at that Juniper Croc. But anyways, let's just continue focusing on this. So when looking at this thumbprint area on the toe box, we do have it in this translucent icy blue detail, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And when going onto the lateral side of the shoe, you can see that we do have some more perforated holes right here. And what I do love about these Salehe Crocs is that they are very breathable, and literally they just look absolutely phenomenal, especially when you put them on. This is one of the best silhouettes to come out this decade, period, in my opinion. But with every single release of the Juniper Crocs that release every time, I think that those are going to give these Crocs Pollex Clogs a run for their money, because again, it does have that sneaker-like look to it, but it's very breathable. It is literally designed for hiking, not from just a design perspective, but from a functional perspective. There are literally a bunch of wear tests online that you can actually see those Juniper Crocs going crazy. People are stepping in the water, doing trails, doing all types of crazy stuff, and those things still look good even after all of that. But anyways, when focusing on this clog right here, when we actually start going towards the back of the shoe now, you can see that we do have, which is standard to all of the Crocs, this pull tab right here, which you can fasten or tighten whether you want to wear it in sport mode or regular mode. Obviously with the Salehe Crocs, it's always going to look better in the sport mode, but everybody has their own stylistic philosophy, so wear them however you want to wear them. But something that I do want to note is that when you actually look at this plastic detail right here, it does have Salehe Bembury's name on it, as well as Crocs right below that. And then when focusing onto this side, you can see Jonas Wood's signature, as well as the year 2024. And then when going towards the back of the shoe now, you can see that we do have that Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollex Clog logo. And then something else that I want to note is that when you actually turn this inside out, you can see the size tag as well as the Crocs logo right there. So pretty much as I mentioned earlier, just go one size down with these specific Crocs and they are going to fit absolutely phenomenal. Then when also looking at this back heel area now, you can see more of the thumbprint detail going all the way to this back heel, which looks absolutely nice. Then when focusing onto the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows suit, so there's nothing to report on there. Finally, guys, when going onto the outsole of the shoe, you can see that we do have that phenomenal Salehe Bembury thumbprint right there. And as you can see, we do have some of the translucent details, but you can also see that detail on the Crocs foam itself, which looks absolutely nice, which does merge with the translucent details right there. And again, falls into the design philosophy of Salehe Bembury's thumbprint. And I think that it just looks absolutely amazing on the shoe. And then finally, guys, one more thing that I do want to show you is the inside detail right here, which also does say Salehe Bembury Crocs. So pretty much that's going to conclude the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on for look, all right? Alright, y'all, so that's going to conclude the review as well as the on for look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about this Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollex Clog in collaboration with Jonas Wood himself. Guys, I definitely have to say that these are absolutely a cop for me, and also due to the fact that these are super limited. I forgot to mention that throughout the whole review. These are literally 1 of 1,000 pairs of Salehe Bembury Jonas Wood Crocs. You're not going to find them anywhere pretty much, and I know the Be A Sponge website can be a little bit hard to maneuver, but lately I've actually been hitting on them. I don't know how. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to keep asking Salehe Bembury and the Shopify people to keep letting your boy get through so I could continue doing these reviews on these very amazing limited shoes. The Tahini Junipers are going to drop this week, so hopefully I hit on those as well because I am absolutely in love with that colorway. I think it actually looks better than the Guava colorway because it's a little bit more simple. But anyways, guys, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family and all that. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.